No use. Oh, there we go. Hello, man. We encased some more. We are here. There was a big patch while we were playing the other day. Fixed some things, I think. Also read an unfortunate thing. I think this Nashville area is actually the last one, so we might not actually get to really look around the wasteland at all. Which of course makes me go ass. Well, that's a grass man, of course. I really need somewhere to dump all this fucking shit. I was hoping I could put it in the car or something. Meow boys, stay. Yeah, blue wing unit. You're a fucking wing unit. Plumbing closet. Would be better off just hitting it a lot. Examines and probes herself. No lut. You're not wounded, it's alright. Damn, they got killed. Behind the angel guard, they held us at gunpoint if we run. They're holding us gunpoint if we run, just got dead. What do we do? Handle the turrets. Tell her you have no idea what to do and wrap up the conversation. Guess you think I'm a good man. Don't do something useful. This man died the way he lived. Spread yeastal. Just give me somewhere to dump all this fucking shit. God damn. Carrying around so much goddamn garbage, yo. Is my button dying? Oh no. Yeah, well. So currently we're so fucking encumbered we can't do shit, so I need to find a box of some fucking description. I guess I could put a bunch of crap in this corpse. For some reason it doesn't seem smart to me to fill a dead dude with things. Right, fuck, so what weighs this much? It's all the fucking food, isn't it? Fuck it, I start from one end. Oh, I can double click now to move! Yes! Oh, yes. Maybe F puts everything. No. Don't mean a thing if you ain't got that switching. San Francisco cocksucker. Lord cocksucker. Maybe not now, but sometime at another point. You're very oh. Lord Vader, fucking shit up with your lightsaber. You're very phallic, big black, dark and metallic. Sense a disturbance in my ass, Lord Vader. Fucking shit up with your lightsaber. I already did that. Oh, I can never remember what order songs go in. Wait, what? That looks like a bug. Why the fuck do 5 eggs? 50 what, 5 kilos per egg? What the hell? It would seem someone fucked around with the values in the patch. Gold eggs, yeah, fucking made of the purest center of a goddamn black holio. God damn. An emu egg isn't even 5 kilos, is it? Fuck. I was about to press take all like a fucking idiot. We are no longer incurbianced. Are we edging it though? No. Jesus fuck. Let me just double check that. Previous. Hi Nigel. Also, I can't enter here to get the second line. I can only write in one big text wrap thing. Non-text wrap thing. Oh no, it does. It works now. Okay, I'm gonna save on one more of those. Did I lose all my bullshit saves? I don't really care about my bullshit. I don't really need it. The reason I'm carrying around so much crap is because I'm sort of thinking, well, I suddenly need to ask something. This thing says it has ass long-lasting effects. Oh well, fuck. Okay, I'm ready here. Let's go wrestle stance. Fucking go wrangle this turret. Ah, it's shooting me. Wait, no, I hit it. Yeah, alright. Cover. Oh, I thought I'd hit the stun. Yeah, I have trouble asking that one. Assisted stun, fuck you. Yeah, get punched, you twat. I'm a technician, can you tell? None of these abilities really seem to... Enemy at distance. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like any of these really do much more damage. Like this one's actually worse. Keeping enemy at distance. I'm assuming it has a knockback then. Piercing strike does pure damage. That's nice enough, I guess. Yeah, that binned it, especially when they have big man resistance. Oh, now you get XP. They fixed that, I see. People were very confused about that because they were not getting any XP when they killed things. We weren't either, even though the game says you're supposed to. It's pretty fucking fancy of them shitting out a patch almost immediately as the game comes out, almost the same day. Resisted stun? Yeah, I'm assuming this thing will just always resist stun. When I was trying these earlier, I could just always just completely bin them because they outstun them and then pound them to shit. Doesn't make sense you can stun a turret unless you're some sort of fancy ass engineer that knows exactly how to fuck something up. Evaded. You can't move. How do you evade? Was it shot down? What's happening? Try the thing again. Oh no, I stunned the turret. Never mind. Get fucked. Yeah. It's all my practice on the vending machines. It's a bit racist, but they're kind of sort of metal boxes and slightly the same color. So I'm just gonna punch them the same. It's all the same to Johann Grundle touch. He just fucks them. Nothing canoid? Nah. More turrets? No. Have an oogle over here. Some shit I can go down in there. That was lighting. That was not very loud. I don't think they've fixed this one, so I can just keep applying. See, I still have the wrestling stance. The cooldown for recasting the ability is shorter than the ability, so I can stack it. It does, however, do this thing where I can move one ass at a time if I stack it, which is unfortunate. Which means I probably will become bin because of that. In fact, yeah, I load. It's gonna... Oh, fuck, no. Oh, shit. Can I disable that? No. -1 movement speed. Oh, yeah, because my movement speed is actually quite low. Where is it? Saved AP. I wonder if that can be changed. That would be cool. Just sit there and save AP for 50 turns and sprint halfway across the map. This is still an exploit for the thing. Yeah, movement speed I have less than the thing. So original value is 2.2. So yeah, I shouldn't stack this until I am in combat. Take on this guy. Tej Palmer. Fuck this thing. I really need to make sure I kick. Oh, now you get 1 XP. Ah, they did my bug thing. They did my bug thing. You get 1 XP for kicking things to shit now. Score. Good men. What a fine amount of men. Alright, Pond. How do you feel about being the man that decides what's being streamed? How doth thou feel about that, my sir? That a what we call big bossin. Haymaker punch. I thought I had some sort of fancy bullshit before. Evaded, how? No, you sort. Fuck you. There. You've subverted it. What you mean, like I did when I did a vote and then played something that wasn't in a vote. Slayer class in Kingmaker seems fun. Trying it out, it's alright. Did it stun? To a chance to resist stun 20%. Stun was applied. Okay, didn't say that before. Okay, I don't know how long it's going to be stunned. One more turn. Should I one fondle death punch it? No, he's still stunned for, yeah, it gets... Well, that's what Bash does. Accent points down, perception, and oh, that's alright. Sadly, my fucking stun seems to have the same cooldown as the duration of the stun. So get fucked, turret, I'm sorry to say. No diminishing returns on the stun, so you can just sit there and shit. You're IRL mates with Bloodman, aren't you, Pond? If you're not comfortable with talking about that shit, we're keeping it vague, so don't worry. It's not gonna get personal. You aren't? What? Why did I think that? I thought he had another guy in chat that was Canadian and mates with him. Has this never been you? And I'm just an asshole for assuming that forever? Oh, I see. Okay. I thought you might be able to, you might have been one of his, Pathfinder mates, and you might have been able to assist me with the old, some of the old, theory ass. Because, of course, knowing Bloodman IRL is, means you play Pathfinder. TS overturned the walls of little things. Ah, I see, okay. Now I was just wondering if you also knew about it. I can probably summon him if I wanted to, but it's sort of like, he knows a lot about the tabletop, and he sort of hates the Pathfinder game, so it's kind of... There's a lot of information, but it's not always... There's probably words for that. The panel is separated into 3 blocks. Emerge security monitors, turret control board. Turrets are in paranoid mode. They will fire on anything that moves. Reboot the system. Examine the control board. You come across the reset button covered with a plastic cap. Push the button, you hear an unpleasant sound, and then another one. All lights on the control boards are flashing from now on. System will recognize co-owners, employees as friendly. I'm not sure I want that though. Fancy thingies. I wanted to get all the XP from binning the turrets. You examine the indicator on the control board. Now it's been raised on all natural levels. Non-critical systems have been shut down. Now the turret control board has been rebooted. They're on your side, okay. Security monitors is failing. What do you think, man? Should I load and leave the turrets hostile so we can get lots and lots of tasty XP for beating them up, or should we do the thing that's probably smart and more in character, which is fix them? Let's just say that I don't think that there's anything I can't kick the shit out of, so I don't think we'll need the turrets for much. It might have something to do with whether or not Lady Thingy survives or not, though. Shit on the turret. That's not an option, Loretta. No fancy for me to oogle out here? Darkness comes. Yeah, I mean, considering how much Johann Grundletouch hoards, I don't think he shits. Honestly. I think he'd be too stingy to give it up. Johann Grundletouch is no longer Nuke and Noodle effects. I dug something up, didn't I? I did a dig, but it didn't say anything other than I'm no longer Noodle effect. Oh, that was weird. Alright then. Did I get anything? Not that I can see. Oh, weird. We were surveyed about toilet paper though, that was alright. I like it when people care about my poops. I consume for Nuke and Noodle effect. Nuke and Noodle. Yes. Run around over here in case there's stuff. I always think that's when there's lighting's pretty good. Looks cool. Hey, friendly Chimera turret. I didn't need to bin the ones by the gate, did I? I'm not gonna get any fucking XP now that we think we're with 3 or 4 turrets off dinging. I gotta talk to Lady. Now that we've sorted this shit. Yeah. Yeah, the game does this weird jutter thing. Like, I hold down the middle mouse button and I can spin. That's fine, that's smooth. I use WASD, I can scroll here. That's smooth well. I hold down middle mouse button, I spin a little bit, I move the thing, and it does these jumpy things. I wonder if they fixed the F to loot all thing as well. Wrapped around her knees. I fixed the turrets for fuck's sake. You were worried. I've sorted them. She doesn't give a grundle shit. Manhole, I love that word. Should we look at our quest log, see what we actually hear? This fucking 5-weight egg is ridiculous. I'll take all but the 5-weight egg. You fucking weirdo. Let's have a look at the quest log. Vehicle broke down. Sky grew darker. The object met your group with empty windows, flickering faint emergency light. The object? And a crown of green flashing light. As it swept through the doors. Upon entering the building, you found out that there's no one inside. I haven't been inside. What? Someone please. Did Divinity have any of this weird English? I don't think so. I thought it was very, very small. Locked. Oh, damn. Guess I can do the old crawl up through there. Oh yeah, this is the guy who probably died from ruptured knees carrying a 5-kilo egg. Okay, I guess the turrets aren't on our side. Well, that kind of works, I guess. Turret resisted stun. She resist punch. You fuck. Oh damn! Right in my bits. Shit. Ow. I should snap kick with brass knuckles. Hey Diraxus. Wait. Oh fuck, I accidentally said your name right. Resisted bash. What an asshole. Yeah, this thing's gonna be full of holers if I don't punch it properly. Come on, Johan, you fucking donkey. There. Was something just weird there? I forget. Not equip, you sort. Eat it, I grunt. It's a Fallout-ish game. We're very early access right now though, so results may vary. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. You can't take them for a while. That cooldown is very generous. This guy over here died partying. You can tell. Okay, let's go fuck around with his friend. I need the... Actually, I can approach in resting stance, I guess. Okay. Please be stunned. Yes. Now get bashed as well. Yes. It's not a party body, he's sort of just... He's lounging. Not really partying. Okay, let me just check something first here. Okay, remember this word, men. 9,661. This word, that number. We're going to double check that against our XP once this thing claims to give us 200 for binning this thing. Dive him. The turret is no longer stunned. That did give it to us. Nice. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, well, he's not partying anymore. He was when he was alive. Look at him. Black unit, man. I could scan him, I guess. Gives me bullshit. Vasily Damanganoi. Have we scanned this man? I don't think so. I need to scan the died. So check over here for bullshit. We are an engineer. We have ways of making technology. We have various foot-based ways of making things cooperate. What you should be asking yourself is, how can we do a snap kick with brass knuckles? Oh shit, I'm out of wrestling. I have 4, I can do it. Stunned, wrestle. Kitty making wiggly in sleep. Oh, level ding ding. Let me just report a thing here. Bobby, where the hell are you? Over. Oh, it's a talkie thing. Hold on though. I have no idea if this is even how it works, but more info better. Yeah, the turret evaded my attack. The thing you should think about though is I have a wrestling stance I can go into where I have 20 defense class, I think that's dodge, 150% melee damage, less movement but 20% more critical chance. And I can go into this wrestling stance several times. It stacks. It will make me immobile because of the movement decrease. But if I go into wrestling stance 3 times, that is a wrestling stance that's 3 times as wrestling, as a regular wrestling stance. Fuck, I can't say that. Then I will basically almost be impervious to bullets and have an extra 60% chance to crit. Not just with my fists. So I'll be standing there in a wrestling stance, shooting harder crits because I'm in a wrestling stance. I think they call that too swole to control. And it is what I... Oh shit, I leveled, didn't I? I'm guessing... I thought at level 5 we might get an extra ass, but I guess not. Well, I'm kind of happy that it did the turret thing for us. I think I might just max this. Just so we max something. Give us a little better chance of hitting. Stealth, criminal, lockpicking. It seems all the lockpicking and stuff just gives 1 XP now. The kicking as well. I kind of want to have some speech. Survival's fun. Reconnaissance without binoculars, accurate random events. It's weird because if this Nashville is the last area, leaving for the wasteland, I have no idea. Like, we also have driving things. I think if Lady dies back at the thing, we can ask around. Oh no. Science 50 for hacking. We don't have enough points for that right now. What does survival actually do? Other than the perks. Useful in a bunch of places. So what I'm thinking here, like, we have a bunch of points. I don't know if asking tech up will make us make better things or not. I do, however, think we might need some science in there since we're probably likely gonna fuck around with shit. So I'm gonna go like that. Save. Got an extra point, but we only need 1 more point and 50 to get hacking 2. I still don't know how we brute harder. I'm assuming at this point that it's... Actually, no, I'm not assuming that. That's weird. I have no idea. Having some conviction would probably have been nice, but who knows? Hold on. Scientifically accurate murder read, okay. Right, let's go punch the other turret since it still hates us for some reason. I'm gonna stand in front of it like a knob. I stopped assuming. Ah, resisted stun. Shit. Well, I double wrestling stance, motherfucker. I am much harder to hit. He does anyway. Is that how defense class works? Ability to dodge or repel attacks. This is dodge. These things hit me anyway. Ugh. Oh well. Well, it seems this bit doesn't scale anyway, so that's alright, I guess. Let's try and snap ass this guy. Does that calculate resistances? It seems like. That's very nice. Get bashed. You fucking slag. I'll try jab, see what happens. Hit chance 100%. They call me the kind of guy that does that. 72% chance to crit. I'm a fucking creature, look at that. Absolutely put in the toilet, that this thing. Took a little bit of ow though. Be in some shit. I cannot be bothered with your garbage. Fuck. No, no, no. Don't party away, I'm scanning you. Yeah, this is very dangerous. Leaving bodies that might have potential plot loot stuff on them as party bodies that may or may not decide to leave this mortal realm through the floor. Man, these guys really suck. I have nothing and I just punch things. I just have to suck. Right, where the hell was that radio on the floor making noise? Scanned him. I heard a voice. There was a dialogue there. Okay. You should always assume that they can potentially party body through the floor in any game, no matter how well tested. We have had one man phase out of existence, but he was alive. Walkie-talkie, silence, only can hear some background static. Put the device on the ground, move away. Carry it, you fuckbag. Huh? Something, okay. Can I actually get there? Hopefully. Oh, this thing's on. This thing's friendly to me. Typical. Since I submitted that it wasn't. What about you? Alright. Oh yeah, chase it if I need such a thing. What we do with a bit of a sit. Am I withering to fuck off? Doors creaking. Uh-oh. A lot of ammo. At this point I just don't want to pick things up. It weighs too much unless it's something that looks super plot important. What's going on down here then? A lot of cars. Burning very well in the rain. Considering how long this looks like it took place. Wonder if I could have answered that Barbara Lovelace, that thing, quicker. And asked, oh, locker. Maybe it's the one that's locked up there. It's a long fucking way, though. Run over here to try and ask. See anything hidden? Unless I can actually walk up out of this. If a car can park there, I can walk out. No, not allowed. Okay, well, I'll try to use this to get up here. I think that's where the locker was that was locked. I bet it has garbage. We once used some crap. This weird expensive thing to get up to a place, and it had a regular loot spawn in the locker, I think, but that might just be our luck. That's completely garbage, so there's not much stuff in. I'm assuming this is the one. Oop. No. These are more like unlockers. No, this thing's locked. What? I came out of there. Fucking thing. Weirdo. Weirdo creature. I guess so. Here's a dude infected. It's not a nice name to have. Probably go into my wrestle stance. Where the fuck am I? Here. Man stops to inspect a guy remotely. So the movement speed penalty this gives me. Is this poisonous? Guess not. The movement speed penalty this gives me only applies in combat. So I run fine normally. Just in combat I'm slightly slower, which is fine. Alright, fancy mutant. Oh, I hate when it does that. I try to click an ability and I click and then it just uses regular attack. It's very annoying. Doesn't always register the click. I think it's because I might have done it too quickly or something. Or too quickly, if you prefer. Nothing special. It's gone down there and gotten eaten, I guess. Oh, stop fucking turning dumb. Anywhere down here worth oogling, maybe? Ah, place. Ah, roach. There's a lot of running for a long time where nothing happens. Like, we could potentially go back and forth here a lot, but there's not really... I don't know if Fallout did it because it was just an older game, but the areas were much more compact, which was nice. Hey, we had a thing. Plumbing closet key, is this it? I guess. It was much more compact, so there was less... I don't mind traveling in games, but when it's just sort of nothing for a while, when I have to sit there and watch my character go, then it's not that interesting. Lock picking. See, I have no idea what that means. It says lock picking 1 out of 75, and there's only 2 ranks of lock picking, so either it means the skill or something else, but I just don't know. Not that interested in those. A terminal score. Access denied. Well, Hackerman on the job, 1 XP, so now everything gives 1 XP to do. Main user profile. Emails of the plumbing company. Email about the key. Minty, you got fired. The commission just arrived just today, and I was screwed because you were lazy. Here's a reminder. The exits to the station must be masked. The door to the air shaft in the western sector that leads to station 1 must be locked. Key must be stored in the safe, not in the mug on your desk, not in your pocket, in the safe. Do what you need to. Do it immediately, Benito. The next time you get me screwed, I'll personally screw you. Oh, got fined, not fired, I see. Give me a look, yes, the same one. Cockroaches. Been to the mall yesterday, bought 4 ammo packs for different varieties. Army rounds, armor piercing, familiar, incendiary. When I go down to shoot some cockroaches. Then I go down to you to shoot some cockroach, okay. Army rounds aren't worth shit, as expected. Armor piercing shells emit this amusing sound when you land headshots. Other than that, nothing special. Fumia is a bit better, but too damn expensive. Incendiary rounds are the way to go. Those little fuckers trash as they burn. Anyways, from now on, the incendiary ones are my favorite, or the arms lab. I mean, it's nice of it to explain resistances and stuff, but we're already maxed out on our fucking combat ability almost before we actually got into the area where we needed it. It's a bit of a miss-ass, I think. Read the strange email. Bendino, I'm sorry, okay? Non-civilian use ones, I guess. Stop ignoring my calls, I'm feeling awful right now. I keep, don't laugh, dreaming of pizza. But these dreams are really unsettling. I must be sick. When I fall asleep, I just can't wake up. I need to exit the dream. As in, literally find a door and open it so I can wake up. This has been going on for 3 days in a row. And each dream I have to spend more time searching for the door than the last. Benito, I seem to see delivery boys everywhere. Today, I've seen 2 at the residential level and 1 in the office. I still can't tell if it was the vision or not. Please pick up the phone and we can talk. Main menu. Open safe. Nice. Ventilation access key. Something just wobbled. It says there are bad effects from eating these, but I can't seem to ask them. Some noodles. Get my strength up. Go into a premature wrestling stance. Ready to grab some ass in here because for some reason I have wall vision. Key? No. Fucking door. Hey, that gave more XP than regular ass. Let's go. Come on, you fuckbag. There. Go fight the roaches, I guess. Hello. Guess if I shoot them, I can pull them. Ah, shit, it's surrounded me in the behind. Hope this man won't be too hard. Never mind. Who knows? This was back, what, is it the 70s or the 40s? I forget. I don't know if that movie had come out by then. Garbage XP. Weightless cockroach leg. Meanwhile, egg somewhere weighing 5 million kilos. Really nothing here? I can only say ayos. They were guarding fuck all. XP, I guess. Their lives. A dude. Suddenly noise. Main alley, checkpoint. Freight transport parking. It's nice this is marked. Oh, a generator up there. So up here. Oh, I see. It is an old movie, I guess. Tasty. We still don't know what really killed people unless it was just the turrets. Can I unlock this now? Nah. Transformer. A constant quiet buzz can be heard from behind the half-open thingy. Transformer covered in bright for cold light. Cover thick cables lying on the wet grass leads to the turret and the entrance to Nashville. Reboot your transformer. Got the power drum protection. You need to make a couple of contacts. Oh. Just turned off the turrets. So we got 55 XP for turning off the turrets. But each turret we bin gives us 200 and something. I feel like with the ease we're binning them. Loading dock. I guess that's what the cockroaches are supposed to be. Light vehicles parking is what they're supposed to be guarding, but they don't aggro unless you run at them. Run, 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 run. Yeah, just punch them when they're dead, I guess. Games tend always to reward you for the most difficult thing. Parking lot, is this? No, I've been here. What's the light vehicles thing then? I think that's just the little garage thing. Let's try and get in here then. Might be some fun shit going on. Can we get up here? Oh, we can. Nice. Roof it from above. Gonna fuck around on your roof. Quiet as lightning. Bzz, bzz. Sap, sap. Maybe I need the big man perception to be astful up here. Find something. Maybe over here. My louter. Nashville's main elevator opens its doors with the drawn out screech. A harsh smell comes from the dim. Because this elevator works with power still, but the turret protecting the outside has a generator outside exposed. An idiot could drop a rock onto it and get in. The smell reminds you of a quartz lamp. There's a woman in silver wing uniform in the elevator. She's standing in the corner facing the wall, head down. Let's Google her. Woman standing in the corner is responsible for Nashville site excavation. At least according to the chevron on her sleeve. Her eyes are drawn to... Your eyes are drawn to slackly hanging arms, where dozens of tiny lights are moving under her skin with a faint twinkle. What floor are you going to, lady? Ignores her. Let's touch her. Makes no reaction. Grab her shoulder and turn her around. She looks weird. Her face is completely slack, as though they were under the influence of a powerful anesthetic. Her eyes are wide open though. White rings glow bright around the irises. Something falls behind your back with a heavy thud, making the elevator car shake. You reflexively jump aside, and just in time, a body lands where you stood a moment ago with an unpleasant crunch, and then another one right next to it. Bodies are falling into the elevator platform from the darkness or after above. Wait, what? The level we were on didn't have anything above it. The elevator car is shaking. A speaker on the wall comes to life. Caution, overload. Please exit the platform. Caution, overload. Please leave. With a crack like a gunshot, the overhead cable snaps. You fail to leap to safety in time. The elevator plummets in free fall. Whatever remains of the emergency braking mechanism screeching alongside. Try to recall survival drills. Panic. You lay down on the elevator floor. The elevator car comes to a sudden halt and it crashes into something soft. Faint emergency lights. Forehead on my forehead. Did I say something wrong or did it write something silly? I'm trying to brain. Crushing torso smeared on the floor. Crushed torso smeared on the floor. Oh, it wrote some silly. Smell of blood thick enough to make you gag. If you jump in an elevator, you squish on the roof. I believe that's how physics work. You stand swaying slightly. The elevator door opens into a dark corridor. You have arrived at your destination. Welcome to Nashville. Oh, tie them. Mild concussion. Wait, where's the stuff that was... Oh no, I left all my crap upstairs. Ouch. Can I literally just stand here and wait? You experience the effect of a slight unidentified emanation. Concussion goes away pretty quickly, that's right. Fuck it. Grundle touch, ain't afraid of shit. Plus psyche and less resilience. Hey, we got some psyche. I saw you back there. Blackwing unit. Dead dies. Not the dead dies. A lockpick. I was in wrestling stance. My head was ready. It might have been worse if I hadn't done my survival bullshit. Oh yeah, the audio sliders might work after the patch, so we can actually turn stuff up a little bit. I apologize if something really loud will occur. Why is this thing turned the other way around? That's weird. Access denied. Not on my watch. Motherfucker. Keyboard is sticky with splattered blood, making it difficult to type. Red lines are flickering on the screen. Main menu. Find protocol isolation mode. Levels -2 and -3. Switch to isolation mode. Use the security terminal to unlock the doors and elevators. Enter the command. Select menu option. I select open. Plug the thing in. Door's been unlocked. That was easy. There's a note here as well. Upon seized items is upon inspection of a group of excavation site workers, following items forbidden for keeping, using and moving through the security perimeter were discovered. A piece of iron with a sharpened head and a handmade grip, weapon type shiv, 2 units. A pack of cigarettes, 1 unit unopened, handwritten note, oranges are smoking away with, nerve of them. Peter, don't forget to share, you fucker. Betamine crystals in a sachet. Item of unknown origin and use, 1 unit. An artifact, send this strange thingy to the nerds. They get the big salaries, let them earn it. All above mentioned items were confiscated and moved to seized items vault. Nice. I'll seize the item vault. Mate. Am I looking for pizza? I need to find a way out. Oh boy. Wonder if this breaks it as well. Yep. Insta broken. All these vents, not all of them seem to be transitions. Stop beside the round grid access grid. Yellow. Faint yellowish streaks are flowing out of it. You can't tell if substance is gaseous or liquid. If anyone could tell, it should be me. Being gassed here. Gives you a disabled light sound of thingy. Pink sludge is dripping from the machine's hatch. The machine is broken, but there's might be something useful inside. Give it a fucking thing a shake. I think we went here to repair a thing, but now everyone's dead. So our goal is now to find out what things. Use your balance while shaking the vending machine. Topples towards you with a sinister creaking sound and comes crashing down on your foot with all of its considerable weight. You scream and fall to the floor. The tray hatch snaps shut right before your face, like a miniature guillotine. The tray must have been blocked. You probably can't get anything else from this vending machine. Okay. Stand up, brush yourself off, and limp away. What a Satan. Still works. No, it doesn't. Alright, let's get the suit in here, I think. Oh yeah. It's quite a suit. Got a lot more muscle now. Dirt, they have that here as well. Right, Chroman. Manganum. We look so burly. Stop beside a bank of black and white security monitors. At first, they all seem to be displaying snapshots. However, soon realize that the people are pacing back and forth in the corridors and rooms. There are several switches and control board monitors. Caption switch controls, camera position. Yeah, it's very extremely. Push the button. Parking lot. Black and white footage pictures there. Bunch of dead dudes. Yeah, Restless Lady. That was not so suspicious, and there are fewer cameras installed in it. Press the button and the image only appears 4 monitors and no 6. Remaining go dark. -2. Barely any light in the residential level. You throw a cursory glance at the monitors. All monitors seem to be displaying the same picture. The employee stops under the camera and lifts his head, gazing into the camera with his mad glowing eyes. A minute later, he disappears into the darkness. Soon after that, he returns, oogles again, and fucks off. An orange is pillaging the bodies of his dead colleagues. He kneels beside a corpse, rummaging through his pockets, and then moves to another corpse. The office level doesn't seem deserted. Some vague shapes are standing along the glowing screens, pacing around the corridors. Computer room is displayed the third monitor. A scientist in a white lab coat is sitting at the desk, gazing into the terminal screen. Every once in a while, he turns away from the screen, jots something down in a notepad. You'll see an office room at the fourth monitor. There's an armchair in the middle. A woman in a silver-colored uniform sits in it, her legs crossed. Excavation site? All images are distorted with a strange wave-like ripples. It looks like nothing you've ever seen before. Move away. I punched the microphone for good measure. Elevator terminal. A hack. Been settling in this mode. Unlock the elevator. Oh yeah, safe open. Strange thingy. Really strange thingy. Smaller than ordinary artifacts. Okay. Well, that's the thing they talked about. I thought it said shady electric buzz. Okay, well. Yeah, thingy. We got a thingy. My mission obviously is complete. I have the thingy. Scan some bullshit. Head of security keycard. Oh, score. My quest updated. Data. Keep pressing J for journal. This doesn't work. Take you to the... Okay, I need to go to -2. For some object. I guess. I like how it tells me it's broken. What, am I gonna feel bad for it? Nah. I sorted an elevator. Soft footsteps. What up? Said sounds coming from the air vents. Didn't listen, but sounds footsteps quite light off. Seemingly moving to the opposite corner of the room. Opposite corner of the room. That's a door. What? Right, frantic and off. Sound of footsteps dies down. What does it mean then? Someone thinks they can hide from me in there. It's new. It's also early access, so you might want to not get too excited. If you tend to play ass. It's got me over here. Need to construct some sort of hook. Evans don't seem... Yeah, gross. How dare people get their games tested? Fuck 'em. That's right. We've done more than 12 hours of this already. I think we're about... what? 20 maybe? Touch the intercoms, bright flash blinds you. Flashlight points straight at your eyes, preventing you from seeing whoever's in front of you. The light flickers, you hear the sound of someone drawing the slide of a gun. I'm fine. Yeah, proper Fallout. Strange step forward. He's wearing a worn-out orange overalls with patch pockets. His metal name tag reads Tim Gisenbung. He's eyeing you with obvious curiosity. What the hell are you doing here? Hasn't your brain melted down yet? He answered me, yes or no. Will you at least blink or something? Don't just stand there. I was sent by this to sort the thing. For insistence, yeah, be my guest. Make sure that you start by putting Maria's guts back in her belly. Then knock some sense into these people. Oh, and Decca is still freaking out in there. So give her a punch too. It'll help her recover. Except it won't bloody help. Here, take a look. Directs his flashlight on the bloody covered floor. I have no idea who you are, what you're doing, frankly. I don't care. I'm getting out of here. And you're better, you'd better do the same. Get in my way and I'll shoot you down. No hard feelings, okay? Elevator cables, binned, mate. It's up to you, but help me. Your blood right's up to me. Here's what I think. Fuck you and your suggestions. Alright. Walks past you, stands on lift and hits the button. The elevator ascends, leaving you alone in the corridor. Goodbye. You're right in here. What up? See, Barter? No. He doesn't look well. See a dark shadow in a poor lit corridor. It's scrubbing the floor with a clump of something damp and groaning. Wait, the figure groaning or the lump? You shouldn't stand over people like that, man. Look at that. Set a foot in a puddle of blood. The floor tiles are wet with it. The orange is on all fours, his abdomen ripped open, crawling hither and yon. Smear blood all over the floor with his own intestines. He struggles to lift his head. His face is grey and you see eyes barely alive inside the thing. What are you doing? The wheel crawled in here in the air vent. There's trails everywhere. It's trampling. The yellow sludge everywhere. Here and there. I'm trying to scrub it out. Just keep smearing it everywhere. Okay. Medicine. Get down near and someone control your disgust. Begin stuffing the orange intestines back into the abdominal cavity. Pain doesn't seem to mind. Not even when you inject some anesthetic from your first aid kit and start suturing the wounds. Takes a while, but the stitches turned out quite neat. Well, at least as one might expect in these conditions. Jones turns his lost gaze to you. I need to mop the floor, dilute the water with water. The water isn't boiling, diluted. His fingers absolutely probed, tight bandages around his abdomen. But suddenly stopped dead, looking up at you. He's furious. Where's my mop and cloth, Major? You spat in my food, took my cloth, brought that beetle in from the desert. Bates, you know what's gonna happen, right? Oh, hurrah! Why won't you die? Where's a 5 kilo egg? No wonder. Yeah, he was weird. Covered in static. Wipe it off. Yeah, I think he just was silly. Maybe, who knows? Yeah, they patched it. So the eggs weigh 5 went Dutch there for a second. Kilos for some reason. Harold, are you having a wee? Lean, attractive. Dude. How do we know look at that. It's not attractive. Leaning both hands counter, glancing at the mirrors. A touch of smug satisfaction creasing across his face. He enjoys the shit out of the view. Have a look. Wearing distinct uniform Silverwing. Study in style and practicality. You already pinned name tag is Harold thingy. Hey Harold. Attempt to start a conversation with him. Boss is fine though. Knows all kinds of greed. I wonder if I could, before fighting a dude, give him all my shit so he gets encumbered to absolute crap. Look in mirror. Just a mirror. Something odd, you divide your gaze from the mirror, though someone else is being reflected apart from you and the dark-haired man. You turn back, there's no one there. Ghost are as real as 5 kilo eggs, I guess. Oh damn, no passage. Well, the object we should fuck around with ought to be down here. I made the goddamn turrets friendly. What's going on? What an ass. Why do I save an AP? I don't understand. I'm not clicking the button and I still have some shit left. Weird shit. At least it's XP. That thing still has it. Oh no. Enough of that shit. Oh, it's doing this again where I can't move. Ah, servo shell and... Oh, I see. This thing does not work well with the old wrestling. Oh, score finally. Ah, what a weirdo. Once again, it fails to ask the ability. Resist, stun, fuck you. Yeah, sometimes it skips the rest of the turn for me. I don't understand why. I still have some thingies left, and it just goes, okay, it's the turret's turn now. Don't get greedy. Turrets need to go too. Yeah, I might get out the shell. Seems unworth to be in this thing. Send it into fucking space. Whee! Oh. Right, Kovac. You right? Barter? Eyes are glued to the shelves and blinking. Gross. Ruddy, robust blonde man whose name I said thingy, John Coasting Div, ignoring you persistently. You'd say he was doing just fine. What? With this face? Take a look at the refrigerator. There's nothing there. Take the key card. I've talked to him. Omelette, yes, clearly. Or pancakes? Nah. I think I'll go goodbye, weirdo. Should have brought more Healy thingies. Educational. Oh, so hello, Winky. Speaking to someone in a loud voice. Sam and her. Short hair, dyed bright red. Have a talk. Where's my pizza? Oh, that's the pizza lady. Pizza's on the way. Where? Still waiting. If the delivery boy isn't ringing a doorbell within 10 minutes, I'm going to be on the phone. Head office, KPIs. Well then. Anything interesting in your terminal? Not really. Excavation area, master key, score. Do. Oh, score, toilet. My favorite. Increased mental stability, what? You looked in the mirror and saw something scary behind you. Damn it. At least didn't see anything scary in the toilet. Med doc. Nah. The corner of the market on soap here as well. God damn it. Anybody there? Water not on my ass. Good evening. Damn it. Get to know the young woman in a visual manner. What? Wait, what? No, I looked in a mirror. This man looks very much like me. White barrel. Get to know her in a visual manner. Lab technician. Olive skin, gleaming eyes. Listen. It's you who is stupid, Shimon. All the boys are stupid, or your cartoons are silly. Don't ever do anything but punch each other. Some things are more important than that. That's what mother says. I'm going to America and I'll have a family and lots of kids. The first thing I'll do is their mother's forbidden from watching Captain Hyena. Take that. Simon, wait, it's dangerous. Don't do this. I'll tell Mom. Sit beside her. Carefully sit down beside her. You can't hear exactly what she's mumbling, but her voice has a hypnotic effect. You feel sleepy, but you know it's not time for a nap. Let's have an oogle at this man. Cargo handler. He doesn't know what he's listening. No, Mr. Captain Hyena's back on. He'll defeat Pathetic Flayer. 5 chorizos. Oh, it's the rest of the conversation, the other side of it. I think I might accidentally pick that up. It was fucking beer, fuck off. I destroy it. Not a lot going on down here. Yeah, I saw a scary thing behind me in the mirror. It said so in the text. The toilet is probably the scariest though. Anyone else? Not really. Fuck it, I go to level 3 then. Let's go down the officer. You hear quiet crackle. Is chaos in your pocket registers an increased level of anomalous radiation. According to device data, you must first it first appeared in the first level of the complex, ever increasing since then. Here's some chewing sound close by. Raise your eyes from the handheld, display a man standing down the corridor. His face is covered in blood. His eyes are glowing like 2 white lights. He roars loudly and menacingly as he looks in your direction. What's this about? Where? I'll enter my grab ass stance. The whole body feels fragile. Fuck off. No such thing. You face Johann Grundlefuck. What? Yeah. Man's hip was useless. Well then, okay, right. Who are you then? Touchy. Let's talk to her. Wants to tell us something. What happened here? What's the meaning? Try to find out if she's alright. Scare her. Booga booga. Okay. Weirdo. Hey guys, are you... Do any of you know how this went for the last guy? Because you face double wrestling foot. Well, we did go by a thing called Roadside Picnic. I see things still disintegrate to my fists. SCP was that? Yeah, Stalker's based on it. Mutant Eden Year Zero's based on it. What else? Metro's based on it. Fallout's mainly Mad Max though. Oh, you don't look that fucked. Secret discovered. Score. Suspicious looking box. Are you alright there? Fucking Captain Kirk. This is free ammo in my secret box. What are you doing? Fucking thing. Same engine as the Ringworld game, I believe. Door opens quietly, almost inaudibly. A barter with the door. This lady. Demon was at a pile of lamplight. Inside you see a woman sitting in an armchair, heads in her hands. You can barely hear the words beneath her sobs. Listen closely, the woman is singing. So bright and tiny spark, brouillard, brouillard. Wait for her to finish singing. She goes silent, lifting her head, finding a muffled cry sees you, clutches at her heart. Oh, just singing helps a little, you know. Silver uniform is splattered with mud and blood. A series of bloody handprints have been dragged the length of her jumpsuit, starting where her name tag should be. Ginsburg mentioned a lady named Decker and asked if it's her. Decker Schultz, Louis Decker Schultz, Silver Wing. Gallon base, what lady? Try to ask the chat. Did they send you? What did they arrest? What did you do? Did they send a vehicle? Do you have a weapon? I am the weapon. One person won't be able to do anything. You haven't seen me punch. Contact Kingsley, ask for help. Full-fledged rescue operation. Why didn't you do this yourself? Really wanted to contact Kingsley, but she buries her face up her ass and rolls away like a pretzel. Maria's dead, Bob's gone missing, the orange fled, and our scientist is losing his mind. Is there anything else you need to know about the mission? I'm no longer Noodles Effect. And not that bulletproof. No, I don't recognize it from Fallout 1. I'm assuming it's one of the bases. Kind of situation from the start. Sniffles. Damn it. Do you want me to dredge all this up again? I don't know what I'm going to do once this is over. That's something else. What do you plan to do? I don't know. I have no idea. Can't you see what's going on here? Team member's fate. Oh, Maria died. Cries a bunch. They ate her. Okay. How'd Bob go missing? It was me who ordered him. Sent him to find help. He could contact us when he reached the surface. Then was too noisy. Connection was lost. He never replied after that. I found him. He dead. Oh no, that. I probably shouldn't have said that. Well, 13, fucking. Was that the one? Vault 13 wasn't the one with the water chips, was it? He makes sad. Yeah, there is one. I'm not sure if that's a one of the secret vaults or something, but there's a vault that... This was before Bethesda decided that all the vaults were experiments. There was one that got all the shipments of water chips. I have no idea what the fuck you're on about, Crow. Are you having some sort of breakdown? Silly thing. I need to finish my Let's Play of Fallout 2. Move away. Alright. I don't know what that is. Vault City was Vault 15, wasn't it? Was it? Oh, I can't remember. Knock knock. Heavy but quiet. Steal Ronald. Man locked inside, approach the door. Still someone. Is that you, Lois? Open the door already. Enough of this idiocy. For once, be professional. Introduce myself. I'm glad you aren't Lois. As you can see, I haven't quite hit it off. Door slides open and in. Start computer room. You see a lens of a thingy reflecting you. Ronald Steele, White Wing, member of the expedition crew. Apparently a former member. My colleague decides I was too dangerous and locked me in. I really like to go back inside. It's been a long time since I asked. Alright, Masterman. Trying to open the door. You should probably release Steele. Are you insane? Like the others in the corridor, he's mad. Do you understand the danger? I know a thing or two about madness, and there's no danger here, mate. Seem to have enough to persuade us. Just look around, looked on the computer room. But he laughed, he acted weird. What was I supposed to think? The silver approaches the door and puts the selector on the broken panel. Green light flashes. I think Crow might be testing out his own version of Flodority. That's alright. Maybe I'll get blocked in a corner by Ian. Door slides open. Person appears, dark computer room, looking like nothing like a scientist. His broad shoulders and military bearing makes him resemble an officer from the elite forces. Oh, he's Sadukar, shit. Only the military name tag says Ronald Steele, physicist, suggests that he's working at maybe one of those physical physicists. Just get swole. Takes your hand. It's nice to see living people for a change, even you, Louise. Do you think you look normal? You were laughing and chanting. Skovsky's right, Skovsky's right. That's because Tarkovsky was right. Everything he said was right. The halo eye effect is an anomalous phenomenon. It's a link in a chain of symptoms. If anyone but his colleagues listen to Gabriel, I'm no longer vigorous from my toilet. Nothing like this would have happened. Helpless gesture. Sangy outburst ends up quickly as it started. Anyway, let's decide what we're going to do. We're sitting proverbial ticking bombs. Go to the Winchester. Well, that's normal. I'm sorry. I've just been reading a lot today. Listen to what Lois has to say. Also, hello, Rosencrantz. Where do you put Guildenstern? Are you alive? So we should reestablish the connection and wait. Sybil turns around to face you, disappointment in her eyes. Wait. Who's this? Magellan said, "Help, real help. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you, but the only thing we can do. Can't wait, Lois." It's going to run as a doctor. How to progress? First of all, must ask a locating and isolating a radiation source. I have no doubt it exists here. Take a look. Yeah, we're man of science. We're Ash Richardson. The most funny thing was we were listening to a conversation through a vent. We were sneakily doing the other day. Some people having a very sneaky conversation in a toilet. We were listening in on it. And we had the option to trade with them through the fucking grate. Just imagine some fucking guy in a vent, just people having conversation about escaping. And the vent's all like, "Hey mate, I see you have an egg. What do you want to trade it for this fucking broken scissors, mate, for the egg?" And the guy's all like, "Nah, tie them." Oh, okay, never mind. And man just disappears back into the vent. They keep talking about their fucking escape plan. So he wasn't. Yeah, we didn't even get out the vent. We just traded through it. Turns out the base is located within a bubble of sorts. The disruption of our radiation power within the bubble is uneven. Nature of the wave propagation suggests that it has a center, which is located down there in the excavation area. I'll go sort it. When I was done with my calculations, I found some notes regarding relic excavation. Apparently they found something not quite ordinary. I just put 2 and 2 together and came to the conclusion that finding caused all this. Yeah, the eggs weren't 5 kilo back then. That patch was right after we asked that. Fucking the densest eggs that ever existed. It's very Martian Gothic. What were they called? The non-dead? They weren't called undead. Oh, I forget. I'll go down and find the excavation source. Lois, you're in charge of the mission, so you should be the one issuing the order. Lois? Yeah, looks different now. Crows. What do you mean? Light flick in her eyes. Well, he's gone nuts. Okay. You still exchange glances? I mean, I could cunt punt her hips off. Like, entire fucking hip bone just straight out. Shit, let's hurry up. The relic's somewhere down there. I consummate my bullshit. Well, these eggs are weightless. Once they get boiled, they become weightless. It must be some sort of substance that reacts weird to water. Have I eaten noodles? I forget. Yes, okay, I'm ready. You have anything nice in here? No, okay, well. Wait, are you following me? Get out the fucking way. Oh yeah, I recognize the layout. Overseer was in here. Ish. I forgot the thing there. Good man. Oh, yeah. I think I recall punching someone here. Oh look, they're administering medical aid to this guy on the floor. Fucking door. Frasm. Hey guys, I'm a doctor. Do you need help? I mean, fine. Let's go into grab our stance. Blue unit. Do I need to stun him? I see everyone still sounds like a very loud woman upon death. Yeah, the doctor has entered. We're not even a proper doctor, we're just, like, bin things. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Swat Jesus. Hui. I don't even think we make a fist when we punch. He just sort of awkwardly rubs his fingers in their faces. Yeah, the doctor is in the way that my fists were in their face. Literally in. I can party body these. Oh, she decided to party body. No? Briefly? Oh, there we go. I can save the blue. Give it a bit of a scan. Yeah, I think, like, we were talking about this earlier. Every time I've streamed this, well, except for the first. I think they've fucked up massively. I think they've fucked up a lot by putting the Magellan where it is in the game. I always compare it to New Reno in Fallout, which is the sort of area, big city area, you come to much later in the game. And because of that, you've had an idea of what the game's about. Because you've had some fighting, you've had some exploring, you've had all sorts of things happen before then. A smaller town where you did some quests, shit like that. But yeah, I spent the first 12 hours in the fucking Magellan, and there were 3 fights or something like that there. And I had my my melee skills. Now, not entirely, but I could if I wanted to. Because I feel like the numbers are too low currently, but I guess it's for testing purposes. I had that maxed out before I even got into an area that had more combat. So basically everything we've met so far I've just punched, and you've seen what happened. And I also think the thing that worries me the most about it is there's so much. You see, I don't really click the containers much anymore because we spent so long in the fucking Magellan just clicking and opening every goddamn thing and searching everything. We got so much trash we never had any fucking use for except being encumbered forever and walking around like a twat. What? The fuck is going on there? Yeah, we spent so long in that starting area that a lot of people would just be put off by the on the game simply because they think that's it. That's all you do. You go from one conversation to the other, and then just click a bunch of buttons in between. Click a bunch of crates in between. It's just too big. It's too big. Yeah. Well, you can't return yet. I think you can later. I think it made a mistake like that because New Reno is one. I'm just using it as an example, as a big town in Fallout. You go there. There's a lot of quests. There's a lot of areas. It's kind of big like that. You're expecting for a lot of expecting to do a lot of talking and asking around, but then you can always sort of, oh, I'm gonna go do something else for a second. But this, in the beginning, just locks you in there, so you can't do anything else. And I think a lot of people are going to jump the gun on Steam and go, oh man, this is talking and clicking crate simulator. I thought it was a Fallout-like refund, because you can only do that before 2 hours is up. Well, the thing is, the eggs were lighter before the patch yesterday. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. He wanted to dance. I'm gonna go into my wrestling stance. Which stacks? Have enough for one punch. Shit. I can't stun him. Yeah, what a sneaky bastard. Yeah, I don't have any right now because they weigh so fucking much. So the ones I've boiled into these that now are weightless. Just giving you a, like, I wrote something in the suggestions thread on Steam where I thought that cutting down the number of containers would also help a lot. Simply because the Magellan has you go through what, 7 or 8 levels that have up 50 plus containers in each one, and you get all this crap. And we're strength 8 character, which is pretty strong, which means we have some of the higher number of what's it called, carry capacity. So everyone will just go around encumbered like shit and not have anywhere to put the things or sell them or know if they need them, and then you just click through 6 fucking levels of that shit. You don't even get a car that you can put stuff in, that you can save some of all the garbage you've gathered. It's basically just sort of become a goddamn snail with 5 times your encumbrance, carrying some shit around until you get out of the place and realize you don't need all that crap. So why is it there? Like, it might be me being sort of compulsive with that sort of thing. I always like to do all the shit in stuff like that and doing the things, but I don't really know why it's there. I just much prefer much fewer boxes that had more things, and there were maybe some challenge to get to, because as is, there's maybe, I think there's 1 guarded room on the Magellan. There's 1 where I ended up in jail because I kicked the door down. 1 of all of it. Other than that, I went into the doctor's office, I kicked the shit out of every fucking box right in front of him, took all his crap and fucked off. And it was just a chore. I think if you have to just go around and pick up everything in the Magellan, it'll take you about 2 or 3 hours just by clicking and picking shit up. And there's no challenge to it at all as a player. You just sit there and you click, and then you do a thing and you wait. And it's a shame because, yeah. The boil recipe does require water, sorry. I have to not look at the chat to keep my train of thought. The boiled recipe thing does require water. I think there's a water merchant in the Magellan, and there's another one at the rest stop you get to afterwards. And I think the stores restock every 6 or 8 hours or something like that. Yeah, I also put everything into a potted plant eventually, and then just left it because I didn't need any of it. Oh, we can talk to the guide. White noise on the screen replace pulsing black and remote echoing thing. Kingsley's face appears on screen. Come in, Nashville. Kingsley speak. Oh, it's you. Glad to see you. Kingsley clicks his retractable pen. Shifts post the camera. Report in. Yeah, but that's my point. Very kinky. Because it tells you to stock up on stuff and be ready, prepare for going out into the wasteland. It tells you to do those things, but at the same time you've had no taste of the wasteland, so you're not sure what to expect. So you end up with a character that's going to come out into every situation completely encumbered to total shit because you brought everything, and have far too much crap than you need to come out there. And yeah, it's the problem of you just don't know what it's like out there. And I was level 4 when I got out, and by that point I basically, all the combat except for turrets, which take a little longer but it's basically the same, is like what you just saw. I one-shot or two-shot everything at that point. There's no sort of easy transition into combat. I think they can probably fix that by having the max number of skill points you can put in something be, what, 200 or 300 like Fallout does? Because a tag skill is too easy to level. Unless you're retard, I suppose. And things like that. But the thing is, like, there's a lot of cool stuff and a lot of stuff that stats and stuff play into, which makes me want to try and redo stuff with different characters and different approaches. But it just puts me off that there are all those fucking containers that I have to click again. I don't have to click them again. But if I don't click them, they're just there for things that I can't be asked doing. And it's sort of like, why are you in the game? I think something like Fallout and Atom RPG does it fairly well. There's not a lot of things to pick up that aren't meaningful in either of those. Very fine. Anyway, sorry. I report that Nashville is in the middle of an anomalous zone and a strange maelstrom is raging above the base. Did you examine it? Was it moving? Actually, not that it matters anything else. Inform him of dead bodies. People have got mad. He's visibly shaken. Once you finish speaking, Kingsley gets lost in thought, chewing on a retractable pen button. If there's nothing else I need to know, add it to your report. If there's anything else I need to know. Situation isn't quite clear. But something gravely serious must have happened. Describe what's going on. Mark just down notepad. Patson said, good grief, is there anything else? Nothing just yet. You'll note it well and unsettling. How about the crew? Have you found them? You can provide details about each employee. It's not much of a bother. Yeah. But I think a lot of the stuff is also in this right now placed in a way because you get to test things. Like, if everything cost more points to do, you wouldn't get to play with all of the abilities in the early access, so they wouldn't get as much test data on the various things, so that also kind of makes sense. Yeah, Fallout was alright. The Fallout had kind of course, the problem that stuff wasn't really locked behind levels. That's actually one of the things I liked about Bethesda Fallout. There are very few things I like about Bethesda Fallout. One of them is how it handled weapons and weapon damage, in that you could have the same gun, but because you were higher level and you could repair it better, it would be a better version of that gun, so you could sort of keep the same gun you had, but it would keep being viable for a while. And I really like that, because that sort of is more of a wasteland thing where you scavenge and sort of make a thing work. In Fallout 1 and 2, you sort of went out, you got a thing, and you picked it up, and you can use it immediately, and that was just best gun for your type of weapon, and then you would just murder everything, because you got it. The same with power armor. That's also the one thing I like about Fallout 4 specifically. Fallout 3 and New Vegas still did it the way I didn't like it, which 1 and 2 also did, where power armor was just the best armor for everything, and once you got it, you never took it off. Because it was just like, this is the best thing, wear it forever, go. Whereas in Fallout 4, it was a thing you had at home, you brought out for special occasions, and you tinkered with to fuck around with. At least that's how I like to see it. Of course, the Fallout 4 is broken in many ways, and it wasn't really, really ass. Well, the problem with power armor in the first one is like what I just said. There's not much incentive for you to try out different things because it was always the fucking best thing. Always. So in Fallout 2, you just go to Navarro immediately. You just go there. You don't need any skills or anything at all, and you just get the best power armor. Well, second best, I think, power armor in the game immediately, and then you fuck off and do everything else, and you're just better. Which is also why in my Let's Play of Fallout 2, which is ongoing, I've decided, like I did in the first one, not to use power armor at all, which is completely a decision. It's not good in any way because it is just better than shit. But yeah, Fallout 1 and 2 was good at picking stuff up for at items and loot and shit like that, to a degree that a game like that is able to be good about it, because there would be level scaling if you wanted everything to be a smooth experience and you didn't just want people to be able to go into places and just immediately get the best shit, and that's never popular. But yeah, like any location in Fallout, if you're appropriately leveled for it, the stuff that's in the boxes and shit you find is good shit. Yeah, I didn't like that either. That's one of the other things that the 4 did well, I think. The Deathclaws and the ghouls. I thought they were sufficiently terrifying, except of course you have to fight one that early, which kind of detracts from the rest of them. But yeah, I mean, this is early access. They seem to listen quite a lot. Like, a few of the things I reported, which I probably wasn't the only one, was fixed in the previous patch that came out yesterday, so that's alright. Yeah, the first Deathclaw is shit, and that's why it takes away from the ones you meet later. Deathclaws in Fallout, it's always sort of an oh shit thing when you meet those. Those are always nasty. They are fast and they hit hard. So they're always some of the ones where you go, uh-oh, whenever you met them. And having one in the beginning that's weak while you have a minigun and have you kill it is sort of... Yeah, it's like having a kid show up, and the first thing that happens in the scene in the movie is that Pennywise shows up. He goes, but then he gets stuck in the ventilation grate, and the kid just repeatedly for 15 minutes drags his ballsack across his chin, and then you're expected the rest of it to be a horror movie. Yeah, the weird thing was it came out the ground as well. I know they dig and lay eggs, but anyway, hold on. Maria Werner, blue is dead. Please don't put yourself in risk unless the situation absolutely calls for it. Can't afford more casualties. Robert Mainland's dead. Person seen his body. Louise Decker thingy has gone mad. Sorry to hear that. I thought it broke the ground and came out of it. And thingy is fine and helping with the investigation. Don't doubt that for a second. Ron was a true professional. What a man. Kintberg is orange and deserted. Let's try to escape the base. Okay, that's it. First of all, I need to apologize to you on behalf of the corporation and on my behalf. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have deployed new employees for this task. His voice is oddly dull. Your report seems to suggest we're facing something incredibly dangerous. I always try to follow the instructions to the letter. In this case, the instructions say you should stay where you are and wait for the rescue group to arrive, but some situations require urgent action. Reaction, don't wait. Act if the situation calls for that. Mate, I can just punch things. I don't know who I am or where I am half the time, but if there's something that has a red circle below it, I just click it and its head comes off. I'll send you a rescue team right after the conversation is over, but still, act, don't wait, and good luck to you. Yell at Kingsley, nod, move away. That was almost sensible. So what should have happened there is we should have agreed with him that we are going to try and sort shit out, and they should wait at the rest stop or somewhere else, and every hour or so we should report in, and if we fail to report in after that time, then they should maybe try and show up, because... What? I think something bugged out there and I ate every single one of these I had. Oh well, I guess we're noodling it. Yeah, there's sort of a lag when I tried to right-click the noodles, and he just sort of ate them all, I think. Unless that was just a stack of one, I don't know. Let's go tell the man that we have acquired assistance. Oh, in fact, actually, I'm going to save and restart it, because there's been reports of memory leaks, and I feel like it is being a bit sluggish, and I think that's what ate the menu for a second there. Fucking Keymailer still hasn't added my YouTube shit, even though I added it 3 days ago. The guy tells you to. He tells you to scan everything, dead bodies, but not all dead bodies can be scanned. It's a bit weird. Like, if it's dead when you got there, you can usually scan it, or if it's a creature you haven't met before, you can scan it. It's not consistent which ones you can scan. Apart from the XP though, it's kind of irrelevant at this point, sadly. I haven't scanned her, I've already scanned. Because, well, we're not going to be able to go back and buy stuff. Where'd dude guy go? He's down here. Yeah. Robot penis. Crystal tower is barely out of my eye. Okay. A radio message radiation backup's increasing, then be slowly, let's hurry up. The master key, well, where the fuck do I actually... Ah, a special elevator thingy. Gonna go into my wrestling stance before I go down there. Ready to squat. I mean, Homo Age is alright. Oh, he's down here as well, so is she. How do you get down here so quick? Look at all these people. Broken pubic terminal. Motherfucker. Did any of you find out how you increase the force skill, the brute force skill? What stat that scales off? The one you use to kick shit. Eyes are wide open, thin but clear white rings glow, and eyes are dotted bright orange. For a moment she seems to fathom what's happened. You see an inexpressible horror in your eyes. It reminds me of, there was that guy that wanted to fight us in the cafeteria. And he was all, let's go outside. No, go over here, I'll fight you. Okay, and we just kill him straight up. That's a big fucking number underneath him. What's going on there? Well, they talked about that as well, didn't they? They experiment on the orange boys. How's she doing? Try to follow the yellow light. Okay. I'm no doctor, but she's getting worse. Where do I search? Okay. Let's do a ranged man with wrestling stance. Become the biggest wrestler in the fucking world, a luchador, as they say. These guys look like they want to dance. I just sit there and talk shit. Some shit's going on down here. Whistlebone. What a name. This guy wants to talk. Resembling a human being, but only vaguely. The body's covered with filth and writhing while standing on the spot. You can't determine the strange gender or see the name. Orange light stands in the oasis and the white thingy ass. What's your name, mate? Fearful, touch the stranger. Touchy touchy. All undulates at me. What's the meaning? I bet that's it. Maskville relic. I'll go down here and see if any bullshit's going on here. Might be some sneaky hidden shit. Plus I'm stacked the shit out of my wrestling. Yuck yuck. I think I can get 3 stacks if I'm quick and trying. Let's do a proper save. I probably already did one, but fuck. Fucking alien lava lamp. Need a little light around your character. I struggle to see shit. Alright, fuck it, I'm ready enough to wrestle. I don't think if there's a fight it will be very difficult. I could probably take all these men here. Hello, I use it. Step forward, so crossing invisible barrier. All sounds disappear, all thoughts of fierce national overrun with madmen. Your mission, everything is erased from your head. Door goes blank, sheet of paper, and its center red flame illuminates endless space. Someone's watching you. The farther you go, the more you feel the sorcerer's gaze piercing you. Weird random event of the last 24 hours have drawn this gaze to you. Now the sensation has grown too strong. You can tell where it's coming from. Someone or something is watching you through the surface of the red-hot sphere. Is it Dustin Hoffman and Samuel L. Jackson? Can I choose to forget about the spear? Spear. One more step and your consciousness unfolds like a giant canvas, hurling you into a dark audience hall. As you hover in the darkness and silence, you see a thin stream of your thoughts flowing in a vast torrent of red flame. Your maelstrom unleashed over Nashville as it drags you away from the crumbling walls, your mind ascends the world. A flow of voices and sensations sweep through you, crushing you, forcing your consciousness out. Come on, give me something to punch. Erasing your tiny self, washing it away like grains of sand before the tide. There's no such thing as you anymore. It doesn't matter because you can now see so much more. Unknown place. At some point you realize you're awake. Your feelings are getting back with your consciousness. You feel bitter in your mouth. Your muscles are weak, stiff, and barely obey you. Some noise fills your ears. There's a rustling sound like the waves coming on your shore. Then you realize that the blinding white shining around you isn't any light, it's a mist. Fragile pieces of rock crackle under your feet, some vague shadows coming out of the mist over your head. Wet. Breaches bristle with pieces of concrete plates and exposed armature. dusty drill of an earth mover lying on its side. Yellow documents, boxes, crusted steel, closets that tumble down through gaps in the floor. They call me Zombie Punch and Extra Clara Morgan. Here we got people here. Hello. Surrounded by white light and mist, her hands holding a prayer. Folded in prayer, she reminds you of an angel statue from the Reformist church. Knows you, changes expressions, and crosses herself before mumbling. You know what's going on. Your question is unclear for Clara. No longer noodle effect shit. I was having lunch and now you appear out of nowhere. She nervously touches her cross, the cross hanging from her neck. I must repent. When Maelstrom broke away, I didn't save anyone. I just got in the car and drove away. I'm a horrible sinner. I know, I hope you're in heaven. Remain silent. Sighs heavily. See why did you appear to me? Is some sort of sign? Do you know about signs? This is when the voice suddenly becomes deep and thick. The drawls. She draws as if her words sounded like from some sounds, as if her words sound from some corrupt tape. I mean, it's legit English, but it's tripping me up. Face alters subtly as if turns to stone. Abbott is very kind to me, but his faith is nothing I got used. His faith is nothing I got used to. What? Don't talk shit. I guess not. The orange suddenly raises his hand and aims an invisible gun at you. Holy shit, he looks at his empty hand with a puzzled expression on his face. Do I know you? Yes, I do. Oh shit, I should quit this crap. Anyone can lose it because of these glasses. He points to his head with an awkward laugh. Ask what crap he's talking about. Did I lose it or did you? I told you, the glasses. The church sells the shit. Or perhaps it's not the glasses. I see a lot of shit after that day. People pay cash to speak to me. Suddenly his face becomes blank and the voice sounds dead and dull. Not everyone can escape from Nashville. That means something, didn't it? While saying so, he looks at your face with glassy eyes. Okay. No one wants to wrestle. This isn't heaven then. Steele's face, as always wise, confident and focused, seems to be lit with the center of an invisible computer. Raises his eyes at you and a smile appears on his lips. Oh, this is amusing. Oh, certain you're already dead. He comes up to you and touches you with his palm, but you feel nothing. Ronald palpates you with disappointment. Based on uncertain touches, he feels nothing. Just like you. What have I hoped for anyway? Do you know it was practically unreal to survive and keep sanity with all the psycho-stress Maelstrom was generating? Many have lost their mind. That was what we saw here. And what happened after that? And what happened after that in Magellan, in Ankara, across the west of the dome? You know, I'm locked inside of my head right now. It looks like the mainframe room where Louise locked me in. How ironic. Wrestle. Weird ass. He's still stuck. There's no doubt this funny grey man, funny grey beard with the hair and all askew standing before you is Aaron Melville. This old man from the gas station. He also recognizes you. A smile appears on his wrinkled lips. Oh, it's you. Long time no see, my dear. Examines you closely. Safe and sound, I see. How did you manage? No one survived in it. In that damn place you were going? It's worse only in the center of the dome, where the spire, well, you know. You're aware, aren't you? The spire has fallen. Now the road is closed. Well, if somebody has to come, and here we stay. Crabs in a barrel. Oh, crabs score. I don't think that I'm complaining. My business is on a roll. They come, they go. The gas station can't be crowded now. Everyone needs my gas station. People went crazy, I tell you. All these wars for no good reason. Old man shakes his head. I'm here to wrestle. I'm ready to grab ass. No map here, I assume. There was a map. I wish I hadn't clicked it. You see something very weird. Sparkles of golden light shining in the air. These are drops of melted matter from the explosion. You step forward, and they fall, covering the earth with dusty burning spots. You step back, and they rise again. The clock on the screen of your Caesarean is getting crazy and rewinding time after each of your steps. December 1976, January thingy, March, June. Rewinds time. This is going forward. Not more talky. God damn it. Huge figure in the service shelf, step out of the mist. You come closer. Looks familiar. Hell yeah, familiar shit. Holding Kepler. They come to shake your hand. Now how's it going in Magellan? There's only dust in Magellan and lizards. Well, maybe some fops or boiled ones or cultists. Now we chased the cultist away from there in June, and we slept through the briefing again. Sabal would give you hell if he finds out. Conversation stopped mid-sentence. The both shoulders freeze like statues. It's like one of those episodes from a TV show where... No, it's a reuse. Okay, fuck. Why is it so quiet? You're making me self-conscious. Some familiar figure appears at the mist. He's sitting in the lowest position. Johan Lindbergh looks at you, his face calm and emotionless. You understand what's happening? The hardly visible wrinkle appears on his forehead. You don't remember, do you? Our doings ended yet in Magellan. I still have nothing to tell you. Well, he's pissy because I unfolded his clothes. Knobhead. Hey, woolly man. Alden looks the same as during your first meeting, the same glistening fin glasses, the arrogant look and stopwatch in his hands. He examines a shred of mist hanging in the air and seems to be involved, seems to be so involved in this research that it takes some time for him to notice you. Meeting your eyes, the scientist instantly takes off. He comes up to you and begins to palpate your face, hands and clothes. Fingers seem to sink into your face. Sebastian von Olden screws his lips scornfully. Of course, a thought form like the pink mist, I suppose, or any other similar anomaly, as was expected. You still use your stopwatch. Your scathing question doesn't seem funny to him. I knew he would ask something like this. Have you paid more attention? You would have noticed that, aside from the stopwatch, this timepiece is a calendar that memorializes 20 dates. Weird. Thanks to the calendar, I now know that from the moment of the accident in Nashville and the release of the maelstrom. Alright. I think there's been 700 and thingy days. I think you couldn't impress me with such exact dating. Scientist loses every interest in you and steps aside and fucks off. Weird. Grey-haired man stands in the mist and squints his eyes short-sightedly. His arms are at his side. Kingston seems to be much shorter in person and older. Knows you. I haven't thought we'd meet again. I must thank you. Due to your report, I was able to start the evacuation in time. Martin comes closer. You notice small changes in his uniform. Many insignia are gone, but some patches are larger now. They resemble military chevrons. Yes, I'm not director of Magellan anymore. You couldn't be a director of a base that isn't there anymore. You know, but Nakamura decided I might be useful. Although I couldn't say that I'm very happy about this promotion. One thing's for certain, you're standing here, that means you're alive. Yes, I know what this is, partly. Scientists of the White Swan have been telling a lot about it. Not everything, of course. For even they don't know what this is. Okay. Wrestle. Anyone wants a punch? Jungle punch. No. You smell quartz and sand tempered in the sun. But trying to look through the dispersing mist, you don't see any desert. The world around you is full of pictures. They swim around like visions of Crescent Ball. A hall covered with carpets, a golden crowns logos on the wall among the red wine red banners, a power plant, a city filled with lights, mercenaries, soldiers, armored vehicles moving through the cool down wasteland in the night, a temple spire. Its searchlight shines into the night sky, white corridors of scientific complexes. The visions fade one after the other. The only last one remains, the black silhouette of some strange building towering up from the light sand. This picture freezes before your eyes, as if it makes sense of everything you've seen before. What? Oh man, fuck. What? We haven't seen any of these people before. More talky, I guess. Abbott, that's who the lady talked about, right? Wise and old man, lean, young and straw. All robes and shit, stony black eyes resemble eyes of a blind man, but their gaze is fixed on you. What amazing technology, he says with heavy, expressive, and well-trained voice. This voice seems to belong to another person. Okay. Name your price, I'll buy you the sign, but the assessment should be reasonable. Take time with your answer, think it through. While keeping the smile on his face, he steps back into the mist and fucks off. So much as... First, you hear heels clicking, a dark figure appears out of mist before you. It's a woman. You've never met her, but her face seems to be slightly familiar. As if you've seen her 1,000 times, you know the sound of her voice, although you have no idea where you could have heard it. She looks at you with surprise and pensiveness. Then she closes her eyes tight for a little while, and she opens them again. The woman frowns and comes closer. She stands so close that you see multicolored reflections in her bionic eye. As she pokes a finger into you and makes sure you're ethereal. She waves her hand left, right. Obviously, she tries to disperse you like mist. You recognize her voice despite her not saying anything. Of course, she fails. The woman chuckles with discontent, goes away. Okay. I'm so ready to wrestle. Okay, Castro. Was whisked with a mixer. It looks like slowly dissolving clouds. Short and chubby little man in a camouflage cap, and an army shirt comes out of the white in a business-like manner. He puts his hands behind his back and stops a few steps from you. His gaze literally scans you. I'm out of jokes about death, out of jokes about Mr. Christ, out of jokes about hallucinations, although hallucinations inside the dome aren't my joke, but an everyday reality. Yeah, I never met these men. The man circles you, his glance bounces from your face to your uniform, from uniform to shoes and back, but you are something else. Let's see. The pre-war hairdo, the old-time uniform, pale skin. You clearly never got a chance to acquire there's a tan. Your shoes aren't worn out, and you just received them. Besides with enthusiasm. No spoilers. You are ethereal but light, tight. You respond to my movement. You don't use any image that's familiar to me. You don't look like any people known to me. And your badge says the name, of course. The name. Johan Grundle touch. Score. Thinks his arm away and fucks off. Please be double conversation. The fluctuant white settles slowly. A man and a woman stand before you. Are you serious? Tuesday I tell you, Wednesday I tell you, Thursday how come I always repeat the same? I don't sleep well without my pills. You're the man, you're responsible for me, the nightstand, the upper drawer. They lie there, my pills, just tell me before you go to sleep. Pills are so different. Johan, that's me. The man automatically nods, he's lost in thought. The woman claps her arms in front of her chest. She literally boils with frustration. I can't depend on you, can I? I can't relax in so many years because I have to control the situation for both of us. Johan, hello, my pills, my pills. Olivia, don't shout. Make a habit of putting your pills on your pillow. Don't hype up. And in this case, it's not about the pills. And what is this? Who is this? Can you tell without your permanent riddles, Johan? You must tell. Also, Miss Abbott trying to a new device. I don't know. Darling, I don't know. And now be so kind and take these bloody pills if you remembered. Take these bloody kills. What? If you should yell, do it more quiet. I have a migraine. Weird English. Doesn't help my brain left an hour ago. Unknown woman steps out of the mists and looks at you with mad wandering eyes. To wear a tall tin crown on her head, rudely made, painted with golden powder enamel. She smiles, although this smile is more like an evil grin. She begins to go around you in a circle, fixating her wary eyes on your face. After one circle around you, she steps away into the mist and freezes up. Weirdo. Can I scan any of these? Sucker punch? No. Mate, I'm so ready to wrestle. Actually, I'm not. The mist fades away. See a short, dark-skinned man with a serious and sinister face and a bright turban on his head. You take a step to him. He strides towards, as if he blocks your way. Then it's justify the means, don't they? Have your scientists nothing better to do? Kamaiko. The stranger puts his palm before him, forcing a stop. He looks up again. We have to be like the Onion and Germany in the late 1930s. Mutual favors, mutual limits, and parity. We've been always working in such terms. Anger, gone. Do I have all my shit? I do. This seems like a fantastic time for some noodles if they didn't bug out and leave me. Rudely made. Nah, it's like you can make potatoes with love. Any meal you can make with love. Obviously you can make them rudely as well, right? Do I get to punch something? You'll finish the prologue. You finish the prologue of the game, about to go into the open world. Unexplored barren lies before you, full of relics, anomalies and thingies. Each content. With each content path, there'll be more and more of it. Okay, storyline still under development. Okay. Hey, I can actually go into the wasteland now. Fucking nice. And we did a prologue. Score! I'm so fucking ready for this. I'm so ready to wrestle with the wasteland. That fucking mole rat better be. Doesn't have a name. Let me check Steam. I finished the point where most people probably would have refunded it. Simply because it's so fucking long. Encased, you played 16 hours. Could probably do it much less if I wasn't so box obsessed. Hola! Yes. Wait, only one of them. Why something sounded like someone's writing? One up here still have enough for one punch. Oh, he punched automatically. Never fucking mind. I can't scan these. Anyone else? Anyone else? Dies. Not dies. That's alright. No, well. Hmm. I need to get my shit from that corpse. Right, long ass. Oh dear god, I must suddenly urine, baby. Oh, I see. There are quite a few visual bugs or something. Did I check all of these? Not that it matters, all I need is food. And not to be incurbianced. Please don't incurbiance me. No, we're fine. Much better than yesterday, after I dumped all the shit. Well, not even all the shit, I just think, oh, this is weird. Got to keep the ammo in my dream. Let's fucking go wasteland, boys. I'll fucking score. Go see the gas station. That's in Farty, so we're not allowed to go back there. Cannot pan the map? Arrow keys? No? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, reconnaissance. Walking through the desert, you notice movement not far about. From where it's difficult to see what happened. Only rising clouds of dust. Come up! Ellipses. What up? Oh, I can triple wrestling. Ah. A single fucking roll. Oh, there's two. Where's your mate? Silly whiffly things. Does your mate want to dance? Oh, I can actually make shit now. Warehouse artifact, strange thingy, artifact fragment. Oh man. All the stuff I didn't pick up, I'm sad now. Let me just check my bullshit. Oh yeah, I don't have reconnoissance rings. Just didn't think I'd ass up. Just need to punch something for 500. Was it? Oh yeah, it fucking was. A relative of the naked mole rat. It's a very, very ugly rabbit. Not much ambiance out here. They call me Discovers Everything for it. Doody 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 doody. Come up, boys. Fops Ranger? What the fuck's a Fops Ranger? A bit hungry. Could you come back later? I think the ass only apply. No, weird. Must be seems fine. Oh, needed 2 slaps. Fuck. I'll take a tin. Can't scan. Had some nice and ass beans. Shouldn't have put all my food away. Ass, I say. Oh crap, in my mouse. What's going on? Okay, there was some in then. Fish snack effect score. $400. Did I loot this man? Yeah, you just had a tin, didn't you? La da 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 da. Mild fatigue. What up, motherfuckers? Yes. This roach seems weaker than the other one. Well, very quiet when there's no music. So it seems crafting bullshit only really shows up when you actually have the stuff for it. Or some of the components. Which means I probably should have kept my 5 million stacks of bullshit. Fucking withering. Withering sorted, I guess. I have more of the nibbles. Jesus fucking hunger. That didn't even deal very well with my withering. I guess just sitting, standing around didn't too much. Where's my big man food? That didn't really do anything to first. Uh-oh, don't do that again. Oh no, you did it again. Fucking hell. Ugh. Load. It likes sort of just eating all my bullshit. I ate an entire stack of noodles. Sometimes when I right click food to get the thingy to appear, it'll just complain and fuck me. Yeah, it did fix my withering a little bit. I mean, my fists haven't gotten duller. It dead though. Let's even get to the gas station. I should have some water. Hmm? maybe the corpse is still there. I can get all my shit back. Yes. Can't help but wonder what's downstairs. Well, here's all my fucking garbage, including my 50 million kilo eggs. Boom, encumbered. Out the ass. God damn. Let's save out here. I'm gonna try and figure out what the fuck, if that thing's actually still down there. These corpses are doing pretty well for 2 years. It doesn't know. But it makes me always go last in combat. And my regeneration is not great. Well, these people are still around. I think I probably shouldn't have gone down here again. Yep. Don't think this is quite ready. How did I get down? I forget. Another elevator somewhere? The same one? No. Yeah, this seems like buggery. It does seem like that, yeah. She's here, he isn't. Odd. Can't even scan it. 5,000% dust. I bet I'm gonna go in there again. Nope. Well, yeah, we're not supposed to go here. At least I got all my bullshit. Extreme encumbrance. Regeneration and deafness is all but binned. Wait, I can't leave here, can I? No, there's no leave because it's a story area. Fuck. Well, I guess all my items are forever stuck in there then. In which case I assume the maybe there's some ass down here. I assume the gas station will bug us out as well, since it also doesn't have a leave thing. Oh, I didn't get the one at the vending machine. I fucked it up and never got it. I failed the roll. Yeah, I think this fucked up. It's not supposed to be here again. Like, Magellan should also be gone, I think. I bet he's gonna be here now with me. Something tells me I should load before I went through the thing then. This is where I went to school, way outside. And I did the fight and then I got asked. And money. Weird fucking rat. Come here. Sorry, rabbit. Like the ones in fucking Wasteland. $5 kilo goddamn egg. Not falling for your bullshit. These things didn't have this much crap before, did they? These are probably set drops just in case. That's alright. Well, okay, let's save. Just make sure we don't fuck up too much here. So the map should only have the gas station. And if the other ones show up, I fucked it up somehow. I don't know how I did that. Still see him. Don't see anything. Robo Kid, come back here, you fucking deviant. It was one of those things that the guy had in the box. Come out here. I can't fight you if you're in the party. Yeah, probably. La da da da. Barrels, oh boy. Roach pure damage. Scan this. Can you actually drive off into the ass? ID and bond. I know that at one point you get an option to just fuck off. That's my foot, let's not throw that. The old skelly boy. Can't believe some fucking noob died from the farty here. Oh damn. Just gonna do a little bit of walking around and then stop and wait for a patch because we likely have to go back before the thing. Because the save probably won't be retro ass. Sounds like the sort of thing that's your own fault for having that amount of endurance at level ass. Howdy partners, see any found my treasure? Last find any gold dimes here? Must to be upset. Friendship. Fuck you. Like Uncle Twat. Aye, cowfoot toss. Looks like somewhere that would have something. Oh, there's another chest. Score. Roach Ayos. Fucking pure damage. Ah, there's another one of those. You can't get to him. Because I'm assuming the dev turned the thing the wrong way around. So you have to access it from somewhere you can't go. I need reconnaissance, hopefully it'll let me oogle further. Wrestling and food's the name of my game here. Another Robo Kid? There's a lot score. $11 experience. Being up a kid, that's useless. Carrying around high density egg. How dare you? Useless. How much do I need now? 400 still. I need to find some really big man and punch him twice. Can I eat from here? I can. Score. Don't want to accidentally eat the entire stack. Like a fucking deviant. Hey, a tree with some birds. Let's have an oogle. Dozen dead birds from the branches. Have a look. Space around the asses. I'm supposed to have 8 perception. Why is that not available? Don't see any tracks in the underground. Rummage comes to Sunday area. Scan shells, hunting rifle. Again, no tracks. Medicine. Allows you to establish the time of death of any warm-blooded creature. Still warm. 2 weeks old. Have a look. Examine the tree. Draw conclusion. I draw a conclusion. It closes the thing. Okay. I can combat eat, can't I? Still tired. Who faces me? Yeah, my conclusion is fuck this, leaves. Most quiet desert. Ever to exist. Seems like there's a lot of patches needing here. A lot of this stuff is like, I have no idea what the intended ass is. Come by nothing. No one wants to brawl. Hey, my withering's almost gone. My hunger's very healthy. 2 big man nibbles. Tinder bullshit. Thirstiest man known to man. Do the time warp, go back in time. Yeah, I looked at the liters of water that you need to drink to actually, it is ridiculous. Still hungry, fuckbag. Let's not tempomorph. Yeah, I'm gonna die first. Oh well, I save. Commemorate the occasion of me dying at first. Something's happening where there's dust. Let's fucking roll shot. You suck. Oh, it didn't insta die. What about you? Good arse, I better have some fucking water for me. Ha. A wood block. Fuck you. A potato, I guess I'll take it. Just had no choice, just had to take the potato. Fucking 11 XP on these fucking kids, what's the meaning? That didn't reveal itself. I'm no longer pork effect. Ugh. Why are you undulating? Imagine to suck so much in life, just fucking explode. Some asshole comes up to you and is all like, Guten Tag, and then just fucking die. At least these are worth the XP. I can save 2 AP. Maybe it's... you save 1 per pass. Stop undulating. Man, it's really weirdly laggy with the interface. Plutentag, yeah, mutant rabbit. Fuck. Plutentag is a good one. Oh boy, rabbit onion. And bullshit. Oh, just need to beat up some more fucking rabbits. Can't believe I suffer from thirst. My nemesis. Apparently I don't travel around in a wrestling stance. Please something that lets me level so I get reconnaissance and then I can... It's gonna be robo kits again, isn't it? Ah, it's the old fuck all. Unless there's some fuckbag assing around out there. It's difficult to see what's happening. There's fuck all happening there, mate. Probably have to ingest some of this shit. Fucking beer. That hardly did anything. Fucking tumbleweed. Off to fuck around somewhere. Boiled egg. I'm so drunk. Yeah, I think the masks might serve some other purpose. Nothing, I guess. It's gonna first to death out here. Can't enter any bug location. Mild hunger again. I can only say ass. Oh, rats for once. Oh, that statin conard that makes me eat less. I have to eat less. Come here, rank 3 prick. Thingy undulates. I don't really get the survival aspects when there are no towns. I guess the gas station's supposed to be one, but carry all the shit, then do a mission, then lose all of it if you didn't have it on you. Is our level. No soda. Right. Can I actually get... Yeah, I should be able to. Reconnaissance. Shit, I need... Fuck, will that actually work? Let me just save. I might actually be allow me to get more points or something. What happens if I max it out? Yeah, fucking wildlife sorta twats. All I can say is ew. Well, we can see what reconnoitering can do now. Provided I don't die before then. Notable hunger. I feel like I would mention it. Smell of rotting fresh. Oh nice, this is new. That's a lot of guts for one guy. Oh, cans, nice. Blue wing employee. I'll have some cans. Expires and oh nice. Call me the can man. Bonus negative the cans plural. Oh, here's the bug. Goodbye things without drinking them. Oh no, this as well. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I guess so. No water. Oh, it's a recipe. You make it with eggs, water, some bullshit. It suddenly appeared. Yeah, but it's weird because I had some of the things I needed for it, but it only showed up after the old Melville guy mentioned it. A binocular. Right. Yeah, I think he just sort of... his strength just has him crush things. Apparently they are, yeah. I'm gonna get to the Magellan and probably fuck up, and then I'm gonna stop for now. I think we're probably done with this until it's got a bunch of patches. Possibly release. At least it has some money that I can't buy things for. Some of it, yeah. Yay, noodles, please don't destroy. Your hum. Fucking noodles effect.
Floor level, -1, lobby.
Well, nothing has changed. Hi. I'm back from my mission. NP. Well, I think we're done with that. So yeah, time for watching. And I may be back, I don't know, it depends. I'll try and set my sleep, fuck. So yeah, TTY maybe in a bit, otherwise tonight. The end.